Hello, I'm Tierney Parker, and this is Funding an Empire. Let's talk mindset and money. Well, today we're going to talk about retirement or financial independence, or both. The reason why I say that is because there are people who really don't want to retire. They actually say, I'm never going to retire. I don't understand that. But then there are some who, yeah, they have a date set and everything of when they want to retire. It doesn't matter whether you want to retire or you just want to achieve financial independence. It's still the same. You still need to build. And so with that being said, when it comes to retirement, some of us have taken it quite seriously. But then there are others who think that they have plenty of time, and so they procrastinate. They delay contributing to their retirement plan because, and it could be for various reasons. Some people delay because of lack of knowledge. Some delay because they have so many things going on in their personal lives. They have so much debt that they cannot, contribute what they want to their retirement at this stage, especially if they are a young family, So there are reasons. Whatever the reason is, you need to really take it seriously because whether you want to retire or have financial independence, it will happen if you don't pass away. So with that being said, you should at least have a clear picture of what you want your life to look like in retirement. What do I mean by that? Well, are you the type of person that when you retire or achieve financial independence or what have you, you're just going to sit on your porch and drink tea or, watch Netflix all day long, just in your pajamas? That's your idea of having a great retirement. But then there are others who they just want to travel. They want to see the world. And then you have some that are in between. They want to watch Netflix all day and then they want to travel too. So it doesn't matter. What do you want your life to look like in retirement is the question you need to be asking yourself, even when you're in your 20s. Oh, yes. So, because it's your choice. It's your choice. So let's talk about some of the things that can affect your retirement. Because remember, we're talking about building a nest egg. And when I say build a nest egg, I'm not talking about building in just one place. And we'll talk about that later. As a matter of fact, let's talk about some of the risk to building retirement. One of them is longevity. So after you retire, some of us may live a very long life. I mean, you've been taking care of yourself. You're exercising. You're drinking your black tea. You're drinking your protein shakes. You're doing well. Your health is just top notch. You're not taking any medications, or okay, maybe some of y'all taking one or two, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have the propensity, or because there's longevity in your family, to live a long life. Will your money outlive you? That's the problem. The second problem is inflation. So we are now experiencing that right now because inflation is at an all-time high. Well, not, in the past couple of years, it's in an all-time high. And inflation, what I mean by that is the cost of eggs. Y'all know the cost of eggs is ridiculous. Anyway, that's another topic. The cost of eggs, the cost of meat, the cost of goods have increased. And so the purchasing power of your dollar doesn't stretch as far. So that can affect your nest egg, your retirement. The third thing is market risk. Market risk meaning the volatility in the market. Will you retire when it's a bear market, or will you retire when it's a bull market? Bear means that the market is down. Bull means that the market is up. So if you retire during a bear market, that means it will shorten the time, or it shorten the amount of money that will cover you, because when you're pulling out during that time, that means it's lessening your ability to be able to accumulate, because you're pulling out, it's not growing like it at a faster pace, or it's not growing like it should if it was in a bull market. So you want to be careful during those times. You want to make sure that even if it is a bear market, when it's time for you to retire and pull that money, when it's time for you to withdraw that money, when it's your distribution time, you want to make sure that you have other financial vehicles that you can pull from just in case it is a bear market, so that your money can outlive you. Now, how many buckets do you have to pull from in retirement? How many? Do you have a 401k? Do you have a TSP? Do you have a 403b? That's all retirement plans. But do you also have an IRA or a Roth IRA? Do you have, life insurance? Do you have other investment accounts? Do you have an adequate savings? What do you have to pull from, so that, when you're in retirement, you have so many places? Do you have a pension? Oh my goodness, if you have a pension, God bless you, because pensions are going away. A lot of companies don't offer pensions. And pensions were great because pensions, they paid you according to a formula for the rest of your life. So your pension actually outlived you. It actually made sure that you didn't outlive your money, shall I say. And it's unfortunate that a lot of companies don't offer them anymore. They offer 401ks, 403bs, TSPs, and they'll tell you, oh, you're in charge. You grow your nest egg. We're gonna help you a little bit, but you grow your nest egg. And some of us don't have a clue in what to do. We don't understand, a lot of us, that when our employer offers a match, that we should actually be contributing up to that match. Now, I know some of you may not be able to do it. Let's say if your company offers a match of 6%. You can only do 2% at this time, but at least do something. But remember, every year or every other year, if you can, make sure that you pull that number up from being, let's say, 2% to 3% and then 4% until you reach that 6% mark. Don't just try to contribute up to the match because it's free money. Whatever you're putting in, your employer is putting in. That's free money. Now, how many of you guys want to give away free money? Everybody quiet. Exactly. Nobody does. So make sure you're doing that. So now we're talking about you're having different types of buckets to pull from. So you have buckets that are being taxed now, which is your investments accounts. Then you have a bucket that's tax deferred, which would be your employer-sponsored retirement accounts, or it could be any retirement account, like for business owner, a simple IRA or a SEP IRA. And you also have a tax-free bucket as well, and that could encompass a Roth IRA or cash value life insurance. So there are different ways that you need to know how to build. And of course, you would talk to your financial advisor about that. And listen, your financial advisor can guide you. A financial advisor, that's their job, is to guide you, to help you make the right decisions in regards to investing, in regards to your retirement accounts. So you want to talk to someone that you feel very comfortable talking to. So now, you're talking about, well, I don't want to retire. I want to achieve financial independence. That's great. Let's say, for instance, you actually achieved financial independence at age, 50. Well, you can't access your retirement accounts. I mean, you can, but then you'll be penalized 10%, especially if you're not 59 and a half. So what do we need to build right now so that you can access? So just in case you reach financial independence, you don't have to touch your retirement accounts because you don't want to pay that 10% penalty. So there are other things, there are other investments that you can get into at this moment that can help you in regards to financial independence and retiring at the same time. So like I said, you need to talk to a financial advisor. Now, I know some of you think that you can do it on your own, and Akuta Matata, if that's what you think, you want to go ahead and do that, God bless you. But then there are others who are like, wait a minute, I need some help. God, I need help. Then you need to talk to someone that understands how to help you in this area. So now, let's say, for instance, you're doing your investments, you're doing your, you have all your multiple buckets. A part of that bucket can also include, or one of those buckets can also include real estate. So there are a number of people who always include that in their financial retirement portfolio, real estate. Airbnbs, investment properties, because people have different mindsets of how they want to achieve financial independence, how they want to achieve building up their retirement. There are options. One size doesn't fit all. There are options. Just make sure you talk to someone like a financial advisor about those options. Now, let's talk about options. In regards to options, let's say you have various retirement accounts in different places. So, you've worked at 3 jobs in the last, 3 years, because a lot of people are not staying with their companies, for a long period of times like they used to. So let's say you have a retirement account over here, you have a retirement account over there, you have a retirement account over there. What do you do? What are your options? Well, I'm going to give you your options. So if you have different retirement accounts and you're trying to figure out what to do with them, option number 1, you can just take all that money out as a lump sum and just live it. Just blow it. Just do what you want to do with it. Pay off bills, whatever. I wouldn't advise you to do that because you never pay taxes on those dollars. So that means you will have to pay 20% federal. You will have to pay the 10% penalty because you may not be 59 and a half. And then you also have to pay state taxes. So I wouldn't advise you just to take it as a lump sum and live. I wouldn't advise you to do that. There's another option though. You can leave it where they are. You can leave it at these various places. There's nothing written in stone that says you got to combine them all together. So if you feel comfortable, you can leave them at your current employer's retirement plan. However, you can't contribute to them any longer. So that's the key. You cannot contribute to them. Or once you get to your new employer, if their employer-sponsored retirement plan is compatible, you can roll all the other ones over, or you can transfer all the other ones over into your new employer-sponsored retirement plan if they are compatible, because sometimes they're not. So you can't roll a 401k into a 403b. So sometimes they're not compatible. And sometimes, I hate to say it, some employers don't even, offer retirement plans. So it just depends. But then there's a last option, and that is you can roll all of them over into an IRA. You can roll them over into an IRA, choose new investments with your financial advisor, and you can continue to contribute to it. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about. So you can contribute to that, plus what you can contribute to your current employer-sponsored plan as well. Oh my gosh, that's 2 already. And even some are trying to include, Social Security as part of that, retirement bundle or bucket, but Social Security is another topic for another day. We're just not going to get into that. But anyway, these are some of the things that you can do in regards to your retirement plan or your financial independence plan, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is you need to be doing something. Don't procrastinate. Remember, pensions are going away. A lot of us don't have pensions, so you don't have the option of having a set amount of money that you can actually have every month for the rest of your life. A lot of us don't have that option. We have to actually build our retirement accounts. We have to build our buckets. And if you have one retirement account with only $50,000 in that retirement account, how many years is that going to last you? I'm just saying. How many years? So you have to think like that. Like, I need to really get on this. Like, this is serious, because if I don't build, I may have to keep working for a very, very long time until I'm 80. I'm just saying. That, unfortunately, would be some people's only option. So let it not be your story. Think about everything that I talked about and really, really start contributing to your retirement plans. Really start building your multiple buckets, because we don't want all your eggs in one basket. Really start doing that. Do what you can. And remember, if you need help, go to a financial professional that can help you. Remember, wisdom is your sister and understanding your relative. This is Tierney Parker, helping you make wise choices in funding your empire.